Daytona Beach, Florida is home to Hankster's Hot Rods, Muscle Car, and Collector Car Showroom, where we own all the vehicles in our inventory. We are not a consignment dealership. If you are watching today's presentation on YouTube, please visit our website, hanksters.com. It's where you can find all of our most current inventory. Our YouTube videos we never take down, whether they were shot 3 days ago or 3 years ago. We leave them up for our subscribers to watch. However, when a vehicle is funded in full, that vehicle comes down off of our website, letting you know that particular unit is no longer for sale. Check us out on Instagram and Facebook, our social media platforms. We will have vehicles such as this one that are new arrivals to our showroom prior to them going through our full marketing campaign. This way, if you are in the market for a specific year, make, and model, you might be able to get a jump on your buying competition by checking us out there. Also, you can find our gift shop there here in Daytona. We sell Hanksters hats, t-shirts, all different types of garage signs, banners, flags, cool merchandise. We ship all over the United States, so check that out as well. One car we've been doing very well with lately here in Daytona Beach is the Mercury Cougar. This one happens to be a 1969, so let's check it out. It is not an XR7, it is a regular Mercury Cougar. It does have a 351. It does have power brakes. It does have power steering. And it does have an AC compressor, which means, yes, it is an AC car. Let's check out the vehicle a little closer. Blue in color with a black vinyl top. We'll start as we always do with the tops of the fenders and the top of the hood. Paint's in great shape in those areas. Some things I do want to point out around the hood pins there from shutting the hood over the years. There's some chipping around the hood pins. And there's also a little blemish there on the nose and the front of the hood. Like a little paint peel, I guess. Other than that, it looks pretty good. It does have the hideaway headlights. They do function. We will show you that in the video presentation. Chrome on the front bumper looks to be in good shape. Down low you have your turn signal indicator lights. Cougar badging on the driver's side front fender nose. Black pinstripe that runs the entire length of the body. Driver's side front fender looks to be in good shape. There's no blistering, cracking in the paint at all. There is a little tiny like rub mark there in the paint. Maybe somebody got a little too close with the buffer or something, a little tiny burn mark. It's not bad, but it's there if you want to, you know, if I'm addressing the paint, I guess I got to show you the imperfections, and that's one of them. So 5-star mag wheels, aftermarket. The Cooper Cobra race white letter tires on the vehicle are brand new. We put them on there. The other ones were black on the outside and they were dated, so we replaced them. They are literally brand new. The front windshield in the car, clarity's good, and it's not chipped, it's not cracked. Chrome around the front windshield is in good shape. Single mirror mounted on the driver door. Body lines on the car really nice. You have that pinstripe that lines up real nice there, and then of course you have that like body line that goes down, you know, starts in the center of the driver fender, continues and drops off on the driver door, and then continues onto the rear quarter. Everything lines up nice and straight. Door gaps are good to the front fender, to the rear quarter. Fits nicely down at the rocker there, and then of course you have a aluminum rocker molding down low there. So, driver door, interior door panel in good shape. It's not warped, it's not torn. There are a couple, you know, little spots there where, you know, there's some imperfections in it, like by here where the window cranks at, where the material has rubbed off a little bit, but overall it's in pretty good condition. Front seat belts, the Cougar floor mats, you can see the carpeting beneath the floor mat there. A large portion of it is that vinyl material in the floor, but the carpeting is exposed, is not discolored or torn up. You got the Cougar logoed floor mats in the back too. Front upholstery in good shape, not torn, not ripped. Steering wheel's in pretty good condition. It's wrapped. I don't know what's under the wrapping. I'm not, you know, I didn't take it off or anything, but dash pad's in good shape. Headliner appears to be newer. Center console looks to be in pretty good condition. How about we take a closer look at the interior when we are on the test drive? Black vinyl top looks to be in good shape. You can see up here, up top, down the sides where it drops down to the rear quarters here, down low here where it meets the quarter, looks to be in good condition. Your chrome wheel opening moldings are in good shape. I don't see any paint imperfections, cracks, blisters, any issues like that in the rear quarter. You got your Cougar logo there on the rear quarter on the driver's side. Deck lid, paint looks good and fitment looks good. You can see it fits nice and flush to the rear quarters there. Cougar tail lights look good. The rear bumper looks good. The chrome, it's not so around the bumper bolts. You can see it's not all rusted. The chrome's not pitted. It's not flaking off. It does have dual exhaust tips coming out of the lower valance there. Taking a look in the trunk, there is a little envelope in here. There are receipts in there. There's nothing of significance. There's no motor rebuild receipts, tranny rebuild receipts. It's just some part store receipts. This car was black at one time. There's a couple photos of the car in there, black. I don't know, they're not dated, they're not, no year or anything like that, but no restoration pictures, just like, you know, fun pictures. Trunk, gas tank area, good shape, not rusted up. Trunk mat, and then there's also a piece of insulation under there. I don't know, maybe somebody put that in there for, didn't have climate controlled storage, maybe sweating or, you know, condensation, I don't know, but it was in there when we bought it, so we're leaving it in there. And you have a spare. I don't see a jack, unless it's, it does not, no, it doesn't look to me like it's underneath the spare. So there's a spare in there with the correct wheel, non-matching tires, so the tire's probably dated because we didn't put a new spare tire on, we just put the 4 on the actual car. Passenger side. Hopefully with this shot right here, you are getting a good look at the body lines on the car. The body on the car is very nice and straight. Cougar logo's good. Chrome wheel opening moldings are good. The wheels look good. They're not pitted or rusted. Again, your drop downs here coming off the roof on the vinyl top, that's in good shape. Door fitment is real nice. See how nice and flush that door lines up to the rear quarter. Take a look in the passenger side of the car. Door panel on the passenger side, a little bit better condition than the one on the driver's side. Again, neither one of them are warped or torn. Cougar floor mats in the passenger side area there. Front seat belts again. Nothing's torn on the passenger seat. The back seats there. No seat belts in the rear, just in the front, but rear seats look to be in good condition as well. It's a nice looking car. It's a nice color combination. The black vinyl top with a black pinstripe, raised weight letter Coopers, chrome 5-star wheels. It's a real good looking car. Door fitment on the passenger side, same as the driver's side. You can see here your door gaps are nice and uniform on the car. Everything fits up, lines up flush and nicely. When you're shooting down the rear of the car, there's no waves. Good looking car. 1969 Mercury Cougar 351 with AC. Black vinyl. Top. Good looking car. We're going to take it outside. I'll see which rack out back is open. We'll throw it in the air and we'll check out the undercarriage, show you guys the undercarriage of this 69 Cougar, and then we're going to go out and we're going to do a little test drive in the car. Before we do that, I want to remind you guys, I say it in every single video, please visit our Daytona showroom when you're buying one of our vehicles. There's about 30 to 32 cars on our website. There's about 65 in our building. Well, not physically in the showroom. We have some in our service center. We have some in our detail department, you know, things like that. But we physically have about 65 to 70 units in our inventory at any given time, only about half of which are on our website because it takes time to process them and, you know, go through them. But we are in the business of dealing in old cars. This Cougar I showed you is not perfect. I showed you a couple imperfections of the car. You might come here and find 10 to 15 more that you think is something you cannot live with. This is why if you visit us in Daytona Beach, we'll be happy to pull this car outside for you. You can take a look at the paint and the sunshine real good. We'll put it in the air for you, rack it. You can check out the undercarriage. We'll let you drive it. You can see how the car performs, how the motor performs, how the tranny shifts, how the car stops, how the car rides, if there's any kinds of vibrations or steering issues. We do it on a daily basis here in our Daytona showroom. We enjoy doing it. A member of our sales staff would be happy to show you this 69 Cougar or any other vehicle in our inventory you might be interested in. This way, when the car shows up, wherever you might be in the United States or in the world, there are no surprises because you were here, you looked at it yourself, and you gave it the green light to buy. With that being said, most of our deals are done sight unseen. I am a sight unseen buyer myself, so I get it. You know, I don't go to the store for any reason. I don't go to dealerships to buy cars. I usually have them brought to me, and they're done, paperwork, signed, boom, bing, bang, boom, just like we conduct business. We're all accustomed to that nowadays, right? You know, the convenience of shopping from our iPad or from our PC or even from our phone, you know, and we do it a lot. In fact, 90% of our business is conducted that way. However, again, we're in the business of, we're not selling new cars, we're selling 50-year-old cars. They all have their flaws, deficiencies, tendencies, and you might want to come lay eyes on that for yourself and put your hands on the wheel and drive the car and see firsthand what it's like to buy a classic car and experience a classic car. It's fun. I enjoy buying these cars, selling these cars, meet a lot of different people from all over the world, from a lot of different walks of life. It's fun to talk to people. It's a really fun business we are in. But again, it's a lot of money for some of these cars, 30, 40, 50, 60, $100,000. So come to our Daytona Beach showroom. We'll show you them in person, along with our entire business operation and our showroom here in Daytona, and maybe pick yourself something out of a gift shop. Let's take it around the building. We'll see which racks open out back. We'll throw the car in the air and check out the undercarriage, and then we'll do a short little test drive presentation for you guys. Underneath our 1969 Mercury Cougar, we have disc brakes up front. Ford engine block blue, oil pan looks fairly dry there. I do not see anything leaking at this time. Of course, I got a lot of front suspension in my way, a starter. You know, you'll see the front seal here in the front of the oil pan. That's all nice and dry up there. Let's continue back, take a look at the tranny pan. Tranny pan appears to be nice and dry. Frame rails look solid, both sides, driver and passenger, right where our lift arms are setting. Flywheel is covered. Dual pipes coming down off of your exhaust manifolds. Floor pans to me look like, let me just check here before I open my mouth. Yeah, one solid piece all the way back. Not silicone, not patched, not cut into. Very nice structure to this car, nice and solid. Do have a set of dual mufflers here on the either side of the drive shaft. I don't see a, well, I guess I do see a, oh, they're just typical Midas. I told you in the showroom the Coopers are brand new. Literally, they still have the stickers wearing off of them. Gas tank looks to be in good shape. No dents. Rear end, rear compartment where the rear end's going to be sitting when the car's on the ground. That all looks good. You see there's no holes up there. The drop downs on the quarters there. Nice and thin. That's a good thing. That means it's metal on the inside, metal on the outside. Usually when you have a big fat lip here is when there's some Bondo. I don't know if there's anything on the inside of it. Can't tell, but drop downs on the rear quarters look good, both driver and passenger. No rust holes or rod holes up there. Frame rails continuing back where the leaf spring's hooked to. Those look good. Pretty nice car. 1969 Cougar. You know, when I stand underneath these things and I do these video presentations, it wouldn't make much sense for us to show you a leaking car, right? So we try to address those, you know, tranny leaks, oil leaks, valve covers, oil pan gaskets. Old cars are going to leak no matter what, especially for those of you up north where the cars might sit there for a couple months. Seals, O-rings, gaskets, they dry out, they crack. Little leaks are going to develop. It's going to happen. You could literally go to a shop and spend $4,000 getting the whole motor resealed, and guess what? 6 to 8 months, it's going to start leaking again. So it's just the nature of the beast when you own an old car. You know, they weren't sealed up tight when they were new, and they're certainly not sealed up tight now. But real nice Cougar here. Looks, drive, tranny pan, oil pan, you know. But I just want to give you guys realistic expectations of owning a classic car. Let's talk financing or payment options, I guess. If you are a cash buyer, cashier's check from your bank or bank wire transfer. And if you're visiting us, you can bring us cash too. We do have people do that from time to time still. Some of the old school people like to keep money under their mattress and in a safe, and I'm good with that too. We're all good. The financing, if you do need financing, we work with collector car lenders that will give a 5 to 10 year loan on our cars. They do require 10% down. It doesn't matter what your credit score is. 900, you're going to have to put 10% of the purchase price down, and then a remaining balance over that 5 to 10 year period, whatever you get approved for. No prepayment penalty for paying it off early. So if let's say you get a 7-year loan on this Cougar and you want to pay it off in 2, they aren't going to ding you for paying it off early, whether you come into an inheritance or cash out a 401k or sell another car or whatever your circumstance. If you want to pay it off before the loan expiration date, you can certainly do that without being penalized. Once the vehicle is funded in full, we put it through a pre-delivery inspection process. We go through the lights, check the oil pan gasket, the tranny pan gasket, check the lug nut torque, air, tire pressure, things like that. Make sure we didn't lose any lights, wipers, ACs blown cold, things like that. Once the guys tell me it's good to go, we call a carrier for pickup if we are the ones handling the shipping. Typically, we can have a truck here within 48 hours. Sometimes it's longer if you are in a more rural or remote destination. If you're up in the hills or out in the field somewhere, give us 4, 5, 6 days to get a truck here. But we know you're excited about your car. We know you want it as soon as possible, and we will get it to you as soon as possible. I promise you that. If you're handling the shipping yourself or you're coming to pick up the car, we'll let you know when it's ready, and you can send a carrier of your own or come on down or up and drive the car home or trailer the car home yourself. Let's set this 69 Cougar down on the ground. We will take it out on a little test run and show you guys how it runs out. Inside our 1969 Mercury Cougar. Let's start with the fuel gauge. That is functioning. Yep, we're down below 1/4 of a tank. 2139 is the mileage on the odometer. The title is exempt. We'll keep an eye on our temp. Turn signals, driver, passenger, horn, kind of a cool little horn button, radio, so I tested the air in the showroom before we came out here, and it's really hard for me to get a feeling. It is working. I just can't get a feeling for how cold it is because it's already cold in our showroom. So now that we're out here in the heat, I'm gonna, yeah, it's actually, it's not ice cold, but it's cold. It's hard because let's see, it's 10 after 10 in the morning and we're already about 90 degrees. So I'll roll up the window and we'll see if it cools the car down. Let's try the wipers. Good stuff. Headliner's good. Showed you the radio, showed you the horn. I think that's pretty much it. Told you the dash pad's in good shape. I'm going to roll up the window here. We're going to do a test drive with the windows up and the air on. Let's take it out and drive it. Inside our 69 Cougar, speedo's working perfectly. It's accurate and it's not bouncing around. You let go of the wheel, the car tracks nice and straight. Perfect, look at that. Whoa. Yeah, steering's nice and tight. Wow, that surprised me how tight that is. Temp is coming up, so temp gauge does work. We're gonna check the brakes up here when we get to the red light. No vibrations in the car whatsoever. This car rides fantastic. Look at that, perfectly stopped. No pulsation, no vibration, no pulling. What a great car. These things ride, I don't know why, but they ride so nice. Just running through the gears here a little bit. Transmission shifts perfectly. Well, there we are. We got to about 55. As you can see, there's people in front of me, people on the side of me. But car works, drives, rides just like it should. There's no vibrations in the steering wheel, no pulling, no front end vibration, tire vibration, engine vibration. Car rides really nice and smooth. The air could use charged. You know, this would be fine in most states. You know, Florida, Arizona, Nevada. It needs a charge, you know. It's blowing cold. I mean, it's keeping us cool in here, but it's just not real cold, you know. But other than that, we got ourselves a real nice 69 Cougar here. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone number here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website. We're going to put this Cougar up on our website today. All the photos we took and this video presentation we're doing for you right now. At full retail price, this 69 Cougar includes shipping in the lower 48 United States on an enclosed carrier. It also includes a powertrain warranty. That warranty is good at any ASE certified facility in the United States. You don't have to take it to a Ford dealer. You don't have to take it to Hanksters Hot Rods. You don't have to bring it back to Florida. You probably take it to the same person that's working on your daily driver. Is the price of the car negotiable? It most certainly is, within reason, of course. We don't have like tens of thousands of dollars in these things to negotiate, but if we negotiate the price of the vehicle, the warranty comes off, the shipping comes off. The warranty is good at full retail price only, so full retail price gives you the security of the warranty. The shipping. We can help you make the shipping arrangements, but you're going to pay the driver when they show up. Reason for that is, you know, if you know the full retail price, like a turnkey type deal, obviously time is money, right? I have to employ people that, you know, can set up the driver, pay the driver, track the driver, keep track of any issues related to the shipping, you know, delays, weather delays, you know, that kind of stuff. Full price, we do all that. Negotiated price, we'll toss you off to a broker and you two can figure all that out. Of course, if you're local to us here in Daytona and you want to come pick the car up and drive it home, you can certainly do that. Or maybe you're a collector, you have your own enclosed or open carrier, and you want to come trailer the car home, you can do that as well. I don't make any money off the shipping, I don't mark it up. We just provide it as a convenience to our buyers. We would love to earn your business, add you to our growing base of customers, not only throughout the United States, but throughout the entire world. Yes, Hanksters Hot Rods does export these cars as well. We can handle that whole process for you start to finish as well. So if you are watching us from afar, across the ocean there, and you don't have your own exporter, a lot of you do, but if you don't, we can get that taken care of for you too. Hanksters Hot Rods, Daytona Beach, Florida, Hanksters.com. Please check us out.